Okay, quick Monday morning radar update. So, closed on the lows in the US. It's a holiday weekend for the US, so those holiday reversals coming in. Maybe a thin to win market today. Who knows? We'll have a look in the screens in a minute. But before I go on, I had a visitor to my site, basically financial software engineer, and just it won't be the first time, it won't be the last time, but if anyone sees any of my GTRS cloned out there and being shared, just let me know. It would be it won't, certainly won't be the first time. It's there's an army of people trying to clone what I do all the time. So moving on from that, let's quickly have a look through a few of these markets. Oil's having a little bit of a pop. I say a little bit of a pop. It's up on the day. Let's metals. There's a little bit of green out there, isn't there? And I'll just jump on. Let's just go and have a look at that Bitcoin ETF. And Bitcoin's bumbling around on the lows here. We've got a big zone. If you're interested in the zones of interest for me, a lot of work to do, even if it does hold into this sort of zone. It's just an area. Ethereum just looked like a visit to mean trend, didn't it? And back down again. And dollar bull, higher high. We've drawn a line where the trend breaks on that now. And let's just jump straight into those volume leaders. So it is just gone 10 o'clock. We should have traded 23% to be on average volume. Not much to see in the large caps whatsoever. If I took the trend filter off, there still wouldn't be many. But let's just buzz through these. There's literally 5. KIST. So ticking up from a normal pullback area there. We've covered this one in depth since the ages of time, haven't we? So we'll just keep on riding that one. Serica, same again. Held trend, didn't it? It was deep pullback though, and we saw it on the swing. Well, we saw it on the swing points here, and then it rolled over, and we saw it again here, didn't we? Either or. It was a little bit late to get in for a trend trade if you didn't get in. At the beginning of the run. We're interested in catching the trend, not seeing the trend and trying to skim a small profit at the end. That is swing trading. Yes, we do that as well, but I do anyway. But if you're jumping on, if you're anything from months to years in a stock, well, you should be picking them up earlier than that, shouldn't you? Is basically what we're saying. What I'm saying. Into the small caps, we should have traded 23%. Oh, lots of oilers. Let's have a buzz through these. Yeah, just to cover it again, we covered this one in depth. If you wanted to get on board this one, do not be chasing it up here. Sometimes they do go to the moon. Sometimes they do, but the reality is that's not a high reward to risk area, is it? Low risk, high reward. It's it's just missing the point of getting a good entry. So if you chase, you die. That's what we say. You might get away with it once in a while, but the reality is, when you get a good entry, you have to hold through pullbacks to get to, the moon. If they go into the moon, you still have to hold through pullbacks. And in the real world, if you buy an extended move. What's probably, I don't know how far out of the base is it. There you go, 100% out of the base nearly, plus or minus the spread. Well, you know, you're gonna feel an extreme. You know, if it does an early pullback, you're gonna have an extreme move in the position, aren't you? You know, you don't want that. You want the move to extend. Yeah, you know, tight ranges can only expand, so you want to take positions from tight ranges. Moving on. EDL continues. Same, you know. You can see where we covered it, and obviously we covered it on the breakout as well. Gulf Keystone's a little bit, you know, a little bit all over the show, isn't it? It's not the trendiest stock out there. iGas again, you know, pullbacks and breakouts. There was a little breakout zone here. Not exactly, you won't call it a base, but you know, the pullback was here, wasn't it? Pullbacks and breakouts. Just don't chase extended. PMG there. Return to growth. Prospects on that one. I'll just buzz through these. TGA, yeah, you know, pullbacks and breakouts. You know, just look. It's all over my charts, isn't it? An AT. So we talked about this one a bit as well. It's kind of gone. It came into the market with enough interest, and it went very bitty, didn't it? But very thin. You know, nice IPO breakout there, and this was actually the first retrace swing point, the first one we saw as well. We might have seen something up here outside up, but that was the first swing point. From all this action, first swing bar we saw on volume as well, on news by the looks of it. So that's what's happening today. It's probably going to be quiet. The sun's out here. I'm going to be stuck in the GTRS. I've got a huge job I'm working on to bring the data to us in a more manageable way, especially for the US. So I will leave it there.